Um, play computer games.
You play video games. Good, good for you. What game did you play?
Um, a lot of.
Hmm?
A lot of.
A lot of different games? A lot of different games. I see. A lot of different games. What's your favorite game?
I don't know. Everyone. Every.
Eh,
Every.
Everything? All
Yes.
the games? Ah, very cool. Wow, very, very good. I'm very impressed. So you've spent a lot of time relaxing because you usually work very hard. So that's good that you relax. Are you in? You're doing your summer vacation now. So what are your plans for tomorrow? Play more video games?
No.
Oh.
Tomorrow go to grammar school.
Ah, I see. Tomorrow is your cram school, and what will you study at? What will you study at cram school tomorrow? What subject?
Math.
Math. All right. Very good. Let me go ahead then, and we'll work on your English right now, and that way you can go back and play more video games after class. Very good. All right, we're gonna play a game that we did similar. I think we did this game last week too, but it's a good practice to help you start thinking in English. So I'm gonna type a word, and I want you to write a word that is related to it. Related to it, okay? So if I type the word chocolate, for example, okay? You could type delicious. You could type sweet. You could type candy. You could type cake. All those words are related to chocolate, right? You could even say something like birthday or Valentine's Day is fine. Any kind of word that has a relationship with chocolate. In other words, if you think of chocolate, something that could be something similar to chocolate. Okay?
Okay.
So, understand? If I say rabbit, what would you say?
Um,
Okay. Carrot, exactly. So carrot makes you think of orange. What do you think? Orange? Mm-hmm. Orange. Orange is a hard one, huh? What's orange? What's orange? What's orange? What's orange? Or associated with orange. Okay, what is an orange? What's an orange? Not the color, but the fruit. Oh, I just said it. That's very clever. Very clever. Fruit.
Apple.
Apple. Okay. I'm going to say arrow. We have a famous story about a person shooting an arrow and hitting an apple on someone's head. Famous. You know arrow, right? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. Uh,
Do you know what this thing is called that you shoot an arrow with?
bow.
Bow, yeah, bow. B-O-W. Mine type that. Bow, okay. Bow. Very good. All right, well, a bow makes me think of a half circle because a bow's shape is like this, almost a half circle, right? So you can use either one of those words.
Wood.
Wood. Moon. Nice. Very nice. You're very good at this. Moon. Okay. Moon makes me think of outer space.
Um,
The sun. Wow. That makes me think of Sunday. Hmm.
play basketball.
Nah. Sunday makes you think of playing basketball. Playing basketball. Okay, Kobe Bryant. This is going to be a hard one. Do you know Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Aha. My favorite player. Aha. That's good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Well, when I go to see basketball games, I like to eat popcorn. Popcorn. Corn. Wow. Look, you got me that one. I think you won. I can't think of anything. Corn, 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 corn. Ah, no.
Yellow.
Mango. Wow, that's a very good mango. Okay, mango makes me think of juicy. You know what juicy means?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, let's see here. Grape, 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 grape juice. Aha. Healthy. I think you might have won. That's hard. Healthy, 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 healthy. I don't know. I don't know. I eat chocolate all day, and I'm just kidding. Very nice. I'm gonna stop right there, though. Very, very nicely done. Very, very good job. This is a really good way to get your brain thinking about English and thinking in English. Okay.
Okay.
So very, very good work. So the last few classes we've been using a science textbook to speak, and last time we were speaking about the animal life cycles. Excuse me. And so today we're going to continue that. But I'm wondering if you can remember, what's the last animal that you saw? Very, very last animal you saw with your eyes. What do you think?
I don't remember.
Don't remember. All right. You don't remember at all. Okay, fine. Do you have any clue about something, an animal that you've seen recently? Any idea? Nothing?
No.
Have you ever seen an animal? Have you ever seen an animal in the wild? You know what that means? Oops. Not me, but in. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen an animal in the wild? You know what that means?
No.
In the wild means not in someone's house. So a wild animal doesn't live with people at their house or at the zoo. So they live outside in nature. Have you ever seen a wild animal, like a rabbit or a squirrel or a bear or something?
Squirrel.
A squirrel. Ah, okay, very good. Anything else?
No.
No. All right. Ah, very good. If you come to America, if you ever have a chance, you can see lots and lots and lots of squirrels, but also other animals like rabbits and deer and raccoons, and sometimes even bears. I saw some bears this week near my house, crossing the street in the forest. They were crossing the road. So you can see many, many wild animals. All right, let's take a look at our reading assignment here. All right. So last time we spoke, Elvis, we talked about different types of animals, okay? Do you remember what kind of animal is a parrot? What kind of animal is a parrot? It's a bird, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bird, right? How about a snake? Do you remember what kind of animal a snake is? The hard word starts with an R.
Re-
It's a hard word, don't worry. Reptile. It's a reptile. And then a sheep and guinea pig. They're called mammals. Mammals. And that's actually what we're going to study today. Mammals. So these are rabbits. And, I have a rabbit. My rabbit looks just like this here. Okay.
Okay.
So you have mammals, and you and I are mammals. Let's look at how mammals act and how they grow up and stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right. What do babies look like? Babies. If we look at a baby, what does a baby look like? Tell me about how it looks.
Um. Very small.
Yeah, they're very small and
And they don't have hair.
they don't have hair, and they're kind of
Um.
fat, aren't they? They're chubby. Yeah. They're very small. They don't have hair. What about adults? Adults. How do they look?
Um. Um.
Are they small?
No.
What are they?
They are tall, maybe.
Yeah, they're tall. They're big. They're bigger. They have hair. They can walk and talk. Usually, they're not so chubby as a baby. Not always, though. All right. Let's read together and learn. All right. How does a mammal grow and change? All right. So that's the baby panda. Can you read from right here?
All animals go through a life cycle,
Mm-hmm.
just like plants.
Mm-hmm.
Different kind of animals have different life cycles. When mammals are born, they need their mothers to
To live.
live.
Mm-hmm.
The babies get milk from their mothers. Then the babies grow and change into adults.
Very good. All right. And the mama keeps the baby bear. See the baby bear?
So cute.
Very cute. Yeah. Pandas are crazy cute. All right. Let's take a look at this. I want to zoom out here so that we can see it a little bit easier. It might be hard to read, but you can see it. So baby panda to a little panda to a big panda, basically. That's how they go, right? They go from like a little tiny panda to a bigger panda to an adult, and they have the baby pandas of their own. Let's look at the first box here with this tiny little baby panda cub. Okay, go ahead.
When a baby panda is first born, it needs a lot of help from its mother. The mother feeds and hides the newborn.
Mm-hmm.
As the baby panda grows older, it begins to climb and play. The cub still needs its mother to find food and stay safe.
All right, so let's look at that first one, second one here. When a baby panda is born, it needs a lot of help from its mother. The mother feeds and hides the newborn. You know what feed means, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it gives food to, right? What about hides? What does that mean?
Find a place To get safe.
To get sick?
Safe.
Safe. I see. Yeah, it means to get where someone they can't be seen. They can't be seen by predators or animals that want to eat the bear, baby bear, right? Maybe other bears or something. What's a newborn?
A baby.
Yeah, it's a baby, exactly. A very young baby. A baby that was born very not so long ago. And as a panda grows older, it begins to climb and play. The cub still needs its mother to find food and stay safe. I think that's fine. Can you read this one here?
A young adult panda can find food on its own. It can have its own babies and the life cycle begins again.
Okay. All right. When can a panda find its own food? Well, of course, when it's older, when it's an adult. All right. I'll skip that one. How are baby mammals and their parents alike and different? So obviously, babies and mommies and daddies are some parts are the same, some things are different, right? But let's look at what is the same and what is different. And by the way, this is a sea lion, like a seal, basically. Can you read this one?
Young animals can look and act like their parents. Sea lion pups have a tail, flippers, and fur just like their parents.
It's for pups. Pups.
Pups also swim and eat fish just like their parents. All sea lions live in big groups and bark to communicate.
Nice, very nice. Communicate, exactly.
With each other. A mother sea lion and her pup share a special bark. This bark helps the mother and the pup find each other in the group.
Very nice. Okay, so let's take a look at that. It's a very interesting paragraph here. It says young animals can look and act like their parents. Sea lion pups have a tail and flippers and fur just like their parents. The pups also swim and eat fish just like their parents. All sea lions live in big groups and bark to communicate with each other. A mother sea lion and her pup share a special bark. This bark helps the mother and the pup find each other in the group. Okay, so that's a long paragraph, huh? It says they're very similar. So if we look at the sea lion here and the baby sea lion, you'll see that, yeah, they both have eyes, they both have noses and mouths, they both have tails. You can't see them, but they both have flippers right there. Those are called flippers. Okay?
Okay.
Now, sea lions live in a big group, and so they bark to communicate. What is a bark? Do people bark? Do people like you and me, do we bark? It's a hard word.
I don't know.
All right, well, bark is like woof, 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 like a dog. A dog barks. For sea lions, it's like, woof. I don't know how to do it. I'll show you a video later. So they make this sound like this, woof, 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 like that. That's a bark. That's a bark. What does communicate mean?
Protect.
Close, close. that's what they use communication for a lot of times, is to protect each other. But communicate means to talk. So right now I'm talking to you, you're listening, and then you're going to talk and I'm going to listen. And we are communicating. So human beings don't bark because we have words. We use words to talk. Like apple, that's a word. Or puppy, that's another word. So we use those words to talk to each other. That's what communicate means. Okay?
Okay.
Is that clear? All right. Now the next line is very interesting. It says, a mother sea lion and her pup share a special bark. That means that their bark, their woof woof, is different from other sea lions. So this mother and this pup and the other mothers and the other pups, they sound different. So when the mother barks, the baby sea lion knows it's his mother. You understand?
Yes.
So actually, I do the same thing with my son, but I don't bark because I'm not a very good barker. What I do is I whistle. So let me explain. If I'm in the store or an area where there are many, many people, my son will go see something, some toys or something, and I have him doing some shopping. So if I want to make sure he is okay, I go, and he goes. That way we can talk to each other, we can communicate from far away. So sometimes if I want to find him, if he's outside or if he's in a store, I go, and he goes. That way I can find him by listening to his response. Similar to this one. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Very good. It's a very convenient way to find each other. But sometimes people go, what is that guy whistling for? Anyway, that's okay. Let's try this next one here. Now these are cats, and baby cats are called what?
Kitten.
Kittens. This is a sea lion, and a baby sea lion is called a pup, right? Just like a dog, a puppy. All right, baby mammals.
Baby mammals can look different from their parents. A cat gives birth to many kittens. The kittens can have different color eyes and fur from their parents. Sometimes the kittens look different from each other, too. The kittens can be different sizes and colors. Even
though, even though,
no,
though, yeah.
the kittens look different. They all have 4 legs, a tail, and fur.
Fur. Fur is what we call the hair on an animal. The hair on an animal. And so this is called fur. So if you look at these cats, we can see that this is the mommy cat and 3 baby kittens. And some of the cats, like this cat, looks very similar to mom, doesn't it?
Yes.
Doesn't it? Yeah, and this one looks pretty similar, but not quite as much. This one really doesn't look the same. Maybe the daddy looks like this cat, and these two kind of look like mommy. So these cats have eyes and noses and tails and things and fur, but they're a little bit different, aren't they? So they look a little different. They can be different sizes too. And I need to go over even though. So let me pull up a website real quickly. Hold on. All right. I want to show you what even though means. Even though, because it's a kind of an important word. And if you don't know this Chinese, let me know, okay? You tired? There you go. Do you know this word? Jishi. Do you know?
Yes.
Even though they are different. Ishi, Butang. Ishi, Butang. Ah, oops. Even though they are different. There we go. Okay? So even though they are different, that's what that means. Is that okay?
Yes.
Sort of. All right. Next one. All right. So let's just go in here a little bit and look at that. Whoa, look at that thing right there. You know what that is?
Bats.
Bat. It's a bat. Look at that thing. Oh, this is about Nancy Simmons. She's a bat scientist. Before we go in there, I want to ask you a question. What do cats eat?
Meat.
Meats. Yeah. What kind of meat do they usually eat?
Fish.
Yeah, they eat a lot of fish. They do. What do sea lions eat?
Meat too.
Yeah, they do. They eat fish too. Yeah, they eat fish. So even though a sea lion and a cat are very, very different, right? One swims, one doesn't. One has fur, one doesn't, or doesn't have much fur anyway. And they look totally different. Even though they look very different, they eat the same thing, huh? They both like fish. Chun, 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 chun. All right, let me see if I can show you a video of some sea lions barking here. Can you hear them barking? Those are sea lions. They're very fat. Yeah. So if you go to California, in California there are many, many, many sea lions, and maybe you can meet, see them swimming in the ocean. All right, this is a scientist named Nancy Simmons. She's holding a false vampire bat. It's one of the biggest or largest bats in all of the world. All right. So this is very interesting. Most mammals like you and me can't fly. Okay. Can lions fly?
No.
Can you fly?
No.
Can elephants fly?
No.
Oh, the only mammal that can fly is a bat. And bats are different than birds. They're not the same as birds. Okay? They're similar, but they're not. They're mammals. Okay? So let's look at this paragraph here about Nancy Simmons. Nancy Simmons. Can you read that paragraph?
Nancy Simmons is a scientist at the American Museum of Natural
History.
She studies bats all around the world. She has found more than 80 different kinds of bats in one forest. Nancy learns about what bats eat and where they live.
Very good. So she studies bats. And do you think bats are, what do you think about bats, actually?
They can fly.
They can fly. Yeah, very true. You said before, though, that pandas are very cute. What about bats?
Um,
Are they cute, funny, silly, dangerous?
some bats dangerous.
And bats are dangerous. Are they cute?
No.
Are they scary?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit scary, right? I think many people are scared of bats. That bat is kind of cute. Kind of cute. All right. So let's go ahead and read this next section here. Bats give birth to one baby at a time.
Bat give
Birth?
birth to one baby at a time.
Mm-hmm.
The baby is called a pup.
Yep, just like a seal or a sea lion.
The pup is small and pink and it has no hair to stay safe. The pup hangs on to its mother. The pup gets milk from its mother and grows bigger. After a few months, the pup is ready to fly. Soon the young bat leaves its mother. It can find its own food and start its own family.
Hmm. So just like babies, sea lions, a bat is called a pup. A baby bat is called a pup. And when they're born, the pups are small and pink and they have no hair. Baby humans are also small and don't have hair, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. So when it gets bigger, it can fly out and it can make its own life. Do you see this right here? That is hanging from this branch upside down. That's hanging upside down. Wow, very good. So one of the differences, okay, even though bats and birds look very similar, they both have wings. They both can fly, they both eat insects. Okay, bats and birds are different because birds lay eggs. They have eggs. And bats have babies like human babies or like dogs. They don't lay eggs. So mammals don't lay eggs, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mammals do not lay eggs. That's one thing to keep in mind. We have one more little section we're just going to start real quick here. And maybe not, actually. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's give you a little hint there. What type of animals lay eggs? And
Bird.
birds and do you know of any other animals that lay eggs?
Turtle.
Turtles lay eggs, yeah. How about anything else? I can think of a few more.
Chicken.
Chicken, yeah, chicken's a bird though, yeah. What about anything else? No? What do you think? Do snakes lay eggs?
Yes.
Yeah, some do, some don't, but most do, yeah.
Lizard.
Lizards, yes, yeah, that's right. So many animals lay eggs, and many animals have just have babies like we do. if you go to a place called Florida in America, Florida and my home state too. Let me show you real quick here. I want to show you this. It's very interesting because from September to January, in the fall, many turtles swim here, swim up here onto the beach in this area of America, all the way through here. Over here, not so much, but a lot of times in here, the turtles will crawl onto the beach, sea turtles, right? They'll swim in from the ocean and they'll lay eggs. And then those eggs will hatch. The eggs will break open and the sea turtles will crawl out, the little tiny baby sea turtles. And then the baby sea turtles will swim to the ocean. That happens every year in Florida. So if you go to Florida and some other places, you can see big sea turtles on the beach. They're laying lots and lots of eggs. And the eggs hatch and the baby sea turtles go back to the ocean very as fast as they can, but it's very slow for most people. They're very cute.
Very tiny.
Very tiny. Do you have sea turtles? Do sea turtles lay eggs on the beaches in Taiwan?
Yes.
All right, very good. Have you ever seen that?
No.
No. Yeah, it's hard to see. Usually they do it probably at nighttime, I think. So it doesn't always happen. Well, anyway, that's very good. Do you have any questions about this?
No.
No? Okay. Very nice. Well, I think you did a very good job. Do you find that this is hard?
Yes.
Is it interesting?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I think it's good if it's interesting and hard too, because if it's hard, you can learn a lot more than you can if it's easy. If it's easy, you don't learn too much, I think. All right. And do you remember what the words even though are in Chinese? Even though. Do you remember? Yeah, I'll show you one more time. This is a hard word. This is a hard phrase. Ishi, okay? Even though you live in Taiwan, you're very good at English. Does that make sense? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right, buddy. Well, we're done for today. Thank you so much for your hard work. You did a great job. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, buddy. Good job.
Bye.